Hello everyone, Lindsay here. Welcome back to the channel. I'm joined in the studio today by Mr. Rascal. Say hi, Mr. Rascal. Do I get a boop? Little boop. And today we have a lot, and I mean a lot, of art supplies to share with you guys. Originally this was going to be a small little haul involving a very special product, which I'm going to share first with you guys. A couple of things from Amazon, and an order from DaVinci Paint Co. Well, then I decided to go to Austin this past weekend to get some fresh air, just really feel good, and Jerry's was having a sale. And I didn't know what to expect. I knew they had their 20% off with their VIP card sale, but they also had regular sales in the store, and I had no idea what those sales were. And goodness me, when I got there, I was surprised, and I stocked up. So, just like a hint of what's to come. Look at this. Look at this. It's massive. It doesn't even fit in the screen. And that's only part of the order. That's not the whole order. I do have a little bag here in front of me. Like I said, I have all these wonderful goodies here to share with you guys. I have my coffee, because goodness knows I need it today. But we have a lot to go over, so let's go ahead and get started. First and foremost, before I begin, though, I want to talk about the company AFMAT. They were kind enough to reach out to me and sent me this very wonderful pencil sharpener. So I'm going to test it out and share with you guys like what kind of pencils fit in it and all sorts of good things about it. And let's hop on in and check this bad boy out, shall we? Alright, now that we're where we can see, let's go ahead and talk more about the AFMAT electric pencil sharpener. This is a 6-hole pencil sharpener. Here, let me take it out for you guys. Alright, so here we go. I got it out of the packaging for us, which was packaged very nicely. As you can see, it arrived completely undamaged and good to go. Here we can see the 6 holes. Here, I'll bring it up a little closer for you guys. See the 6 different holes for the different sizes it can sharpen. Let's go ahead and plug this in, and we'll have ourselves a little bit of fun, shall we? Whew, okay. So there are there we go, and it's got little suction cups, very nice. It's got little suction cups on the bottom so it can sit very nicely on your desk and not get knocked around. So as I said, this has 6 sharpening holes. We can fit all the way from large to small, and for that purpose I actually brought over several popular brands of pencil. We have Prismacolor. We have the Polychromos. We have the Albrecht Dürer watercolor pencil. These are all by Faber-Castell, by the way. We have the Albrecht Dürer Magnus pencils, which, I mean, just look at that chunky boy. This is a chunky pencil. There we go. Nailed it. And then we've got the Derwent Light Fast colored pencil. We have the Caran d'Ache Luminance. I'm going to test one of my very only Caran d'Ache Luminance in here, as well as a charcoal pencil to test out by Generals. So I have quite the array of pencils to test out here. So let's go ahead, and we're going to turn it to the smallest size, which I believe is this one here. And it should automatically stop when it's sharpened. So it's a pencil saver, which we love pencil savers. So let's start first and see if Prismacolor fits in the first hole. Oh, nope, I have it backwards. There we go, I have it upside down. So let's give it a shot, shall we? Okay, this one sharpened a little weird because I hadn't used this one. I received this in a Paletteful Packs box, but lovely. Look at that. That is actually a pretty good job for not a used up colored pencil. That is really nice. Let's go ahead and let's try the charcoal pencil and see how well it does with a charcoal pencil. Oh, we're gonna have to size up, I think, for this one. Do we? Yes, we did. We have to size up. See? That's why it's good to have more options. Oh goodness, look at that. That is awesome. It's taking a little bit because some of these still have their original factory points. But other than, well, after you're done with that, here, let's do this polychromo that's been sharpened because I use this white polychromo so much. Second size up. Oh wow, that's nice. Look at that. You take it a little bit at a time and don't have to worry. It only sharpens for about 3 seconds and 2 to 3 seconds it takes to get you there. And I really like that. You can just get it sharper and sharper without having to worry about it eating your pencil. I love that. So that one fits. Let's try a Derwent Light Fast. That fits in the second hole. I mean, look at that. That's amazing. All right, let's test up the last few that we got here. I believe if I read correctly that it can sharpen up to 500 pencils in each thing for a total of, like, I think 7,000 times. Actually, we need to size up for this one. Wow, I love that. I cannot get over how awesome this is. Now, the real test is this Albrecht Dürer Magnus. Can it fit this absolutely monster colored pencil? And the answer is yes, it can. Ooh. Oh, look at that. That's so nice. Okay, I'm in love. And then just for posterity's sake, I am going to change it again. And I'm going to sharpen the Caran d'Ache Luminance. Oh my goodness, that's perfect. Look at that. I love it. I love it. I'm so excited to have an electric pencil sharpener. And honestly, it's amazing that it also has this huge deposit for shavings, because you can hold a lot in there without having to change it. And as somebody who has had to constantly use a hand sharpener with little tiny bits it can hold, having this one is going to be absolutely amazing. I just want to say thank you to AFMAT for sponsoring today's video and providing me with this pencil sharpener to share with you guys. Really, this is amazing, and I'm so excited to have this in my studio now. Thank you guys so much. Alright, so for the next part, I think I'm going to do the stuff off Amazon first, and I am beyond excited to finally get on into this box here. I already cut it open because my camera battery died, because I'm wonderful. And I'm going to open her on up and show you guys what I got. So there's not much in here. There's only 2 things. And that is the Strathmore Ready Cut watercolor paper. This is their 8x10. This is 100% cotton cold press, Series 500, 140 pound cold press. I love this paper. It's got a very smooth texture if you've seen my watercolor supplies video. And I was down to my last sheet. So I went ahead and picked up a little bit more, so that way I would be encouraged to use that last sheet instead of holding on to it like a hoarder. Now, the other thing I got might be a little bit odd at first, But hear me out. Let's get this box out of the way though. And that is a pack of, I believe they're MDF boards. Yes, they're MDF boards. And yeah, you can see my ring light. That's cute. I picked these up because in my studio I have a couple of boards, a clipboard, and a drawing board that I use to tape my watercolor, gouache, and other type of mixed media things too. And I love them, but sometimes I'll tape something to the board and then change my mind, but I don't want to lose the tape, so it just sits on the board until I'm ready for it. So I picked these up in hope that I would have extra boards with which I could tape to. And honestly, I could probably even do art on these boards if I wanted to, honestly. They are 11 by 14 inches, so they'll fit a 9 by 12 piece very easily. And I think I got like 8. I think there's 8 in this pack. Yeah, it looks like 8. So now I have 8 more extra boards. And I mean, these things are durable. You can see there's a good thickness to them. So I have plenty of boards. There's no excuse to be like, oh, well, I have this painting I didn't want to do right. No. No excuses. I got boards. We're going to do some art. And I am absolutely here for it. So I'm going to tuck these back in their box for now. And we'll tuck the paper off back in that box as well, because we're going to need all the space possible for today's video. Let's just put it that way. The last thing I got off Amazon, which was inspired by Paletteful Packs box that we got this month. Or not this month, not May, in April. Yeah, in April. Okay, am I special? I mean, yeah, but okay. Nailed it. Nailed it, guys. I got it. The queen of packaging over here. Ta-da! Oh, it's kind of small to see. Ta-da! This is the Williamsburg. This is the company that it was with Golden and Core and all of them. This is part of their line. This is the Williamsburg handmade oil colors in their traditional color set. Paletteful Packs sent us a very nice yellow, blue, red, and a kind of brownish tone. And I wanted to add more colors to that to test out fully. So this one comes with 2 yellows, 2 reds, 2 blues, and some more browns. So I have multiple colors in varying shades to work around with. And it also comes with a big tube of white, I believe. Yes. So let's open it up and let's take a look at the pretty tube, shall we? Oh, I love it. 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 Look at them. They're beautiful. And if I'm not mistaken, none of these colors are duplicates to the Paletteful Packs box. So these are all new colors for me. I'm excited to bust out a canvas and just make some beautiful art with these paints. I haven't tested a new oil paint in like years. So I'm beyond excited to test that out. And I will hopefully be able to share that with you guys. If you'd like to see like swatches and me painting with these, I'd be happy to set something up for you guys to share. Next up on the list is DaVinci Paint Co. And I know it's such a tiny box, but they do honestly perfect at packaging that I'm surprised just how much they're able to fit into these little boxes, honestly. Let's see if I can get this to go nicely. I did it. I nailed it. I did it. Oh, DaVinci Paint Co., I love you. Thanks for using DaVinci Paints. We hope you enjoy the colors we made for you. Oh, that's cute. That is super cute. So they got a little bit of paper to help with the packaging and keep everything from running around too much. And then we have all these wonderful boxes filled with goodness for us. So let's get on in. Oh, there we go. We can see them. We can see them. Well, these are some good boxes. It's been a while. All right, let's just go ahead and get them all out of the boxes. Whew, that's a plenty of paint. All right, let's try and organize these in some semblance of an order, I think. There's kind of a method to the madness here. A little bit. I don't know where this one goes. I'm going to put it like here. This one goes here. This goes here. Kind of a weird assortment of paint today. Here, let's zoom in a little bit. There we go. That's a little bit better. You guys can see a little bit easier. They had a sale. DaVinci had a sale, and I was looking to expand my watercolor palette with them with some new colors, just particularly because Denise Soden came out with 2 new colors in Denise's Gray and Stormy Blue. And I saw these and was like, I want them. I want to try them. But I had to wait for a sale. So that way I could get a deal on them. And lo and behold, shortly after, there was a sale. And I couldn't believe it. So I had to get more colors because I like color. So I started out with a nickel titanite yellow here. This is a new kind of pigment to me, so I wanted to try out this beautiful pale yellow. So we have that one. I have permanent red, which is, oh, I guess I should say the pigment colors like I normally do. This is PY53 for the nickel titanite yellow. Permanent red is PR188. This is naphthol red, basically, which is a very nice warm red. I guess peach would probably go here. Peach is a mix of PB188, PY65, PY43, and PW6. So a very mixed convenience color, but I can see myself using it in potentially portraits. I could see myself using it in flowers and other things like that, and having it pre-mixed for me is just a nice convenience. I also picked up permanent Red Rose Deep Quinacridone, which is PV19. I was going to say permanent alizarin crimson. I'm like, no, wrong. It's close, but you know. We have lilac permanent, which is another mix. This is PV19, PB29, and PW6. So that's another convenience color. A little opaque because of the PW6. We have Prussian blue at PB27. This is a favorite color of mine, and I'm happy to have it back in DaVinci form. Indanthrone blue is a newer color for me. It is PB60, but I find it's very useful, so I wanted to grab it. Then we have Denise's Stormy Blue. Her mix is PB60 and PR101. And I'm so excited to add that to my collection. We have Violet Iron Oxide, which is new to me. This is PR101, and this is a new color for me. I think in general or close to it. It's at least on the newer end, let's say. Then we have Denise's Gray, and her mix is PB36 and PR101, and it looks just like an absolute beautiful, like, elephant gray. And I needed that in my life. And then because I was getting interested in so many of these convenience colors with PW6, I went ahead and got PW6. I got titanium whites. I only have now 2 brands of this. I have Holbein and now DaVinci, so I'm still brand new to mixing white into my watercolors, but now I have a palette with which I can do that with, and I'm very excited to give it a try. So shout out to DaVinci for having an awesome sale. Thank you guys. absolutely loving my new colors. I can't wait to pour them out and get them into my palette. I'm so excited. This is exciting. I love it. For now, though, my little babies can go hang out in the box. That way they keep organized and away from little hands. Did I get everybody? I got everybody. I don't know if I want to start with the little bag or the big bag. Let's start with the little bag. No, let's start with the big bag. Because I just want to show you guys like how absolutely massive this is. If I could even fit it on my desk. Just how massive this bag is. I had no idea they had bags this big. Zoom out. There's at least a good idea of how big this bag is, because it's still technically off camera, but there's plenty to share. So let's go ahead and get on into this wonderful bag of goodies. I couldn't believe these sales, guys. They were amazing. And the number one sale that got me was they had two that interested me. One, oh, come on out of the bag, was my DaVinci Pro panels were on sale at 40% off, plus the additional 20% off. So I stocked up on some of my favorite sizes, which we'll go through a little bit once I organize this. So we're going to take these and kind of slide them off over here for a moment while we get on into the chaos that is the rest of this bag. So I'm just going to kind of slide them out, and we're just going to kind of go from there. Whew. And that's not even all of them, guys. So the other sale they were having were on their Practica economy stretched canvas. And unless I'm doing like a commission piece or some kind of like super formal piece, I tend to paint on just these types of canvases. And to put it into perspective, these were the 8x10s. Where's the 8x10s? The 8x10s that I got were $2.99 each on sale, and then an additional 20% off on top of that. So, I mean, that's like a little more than $1 per canvas for the 8x10. And so I got more. This is not all my canvas. Because I have everything in this bag too. Like I said, I stocked up. So we've got 8x8s, 8x10s. I'm trying to like keep some semblance of organization here. Oh, here's another 9x12. Oop. We need those. So I'm at first going to talk a little bit more about the canvas, and then we'll go into the other supplies I picked up while I was there. So I did get some like goodies there. Let's talk about the canvas first, and then we'll talk about the Pro panels. There we go. I got 2 packs. These are all 2 packs, so there come 2 canvases in each pack. They're just traditional back stapled, nothing fancy. They're an economy canvas, so they're nothing fancy. Perfect for students' quick studies. They're acid-free acrylic priming, accepts oils, acrylics, and alkyds. And the slimmer profile and back staple. This is a 100% cotton canvas at 5.8 inches deep. And that is the same for all of these except their size. So I've got a total of 4 8x8. I got a total of 6 8x10. 9x12, I've got a total of 6. 12x16, I have 4. That's usually, if I'm doing a big paint thing, this is kind of what I gravitate towards. And then 1 pack of 16x20. These are the ones I do if I'm wanting to do like just a grand landscape or a grand still life or something just grand. That's why I only got the one pack of the two, is because it's not a common size for me, but I like to have them in my collection in case the inspiration strikes for needing one. So goodness me, that is all of the canvas. But as I said, they had my favorite DaVinci Pro panels on sale as well. So I picked up a few sizes that I don't normally have or have as much. I picked up these little 6x6 for maybe like little studies to go like giveaways or something fun like that. If you ever go to a place where you're having your art at, it's nice to have like a door prize or a giveaway of some kind. And these little 6x6 panels are great because you don't need to frame them, and they're just awesome. I surprisingly don't think I have any in 8x10 left, if I had any at all. So I got 2 of those. And then I got 2 10x10s, because normally I paint on 8x8s. So I got a few bigger ones for 10x10. And these are the DaVinci Pro panels. I tend to gravitate towards the medium texture gesso, and it's a gesso panel. And these are 7/8 thickness. They do come thicker, but I like the thinner ones. I just think they hang nicer on the wall. So there we go there. And that is the massive surface haul. Goodness me, that is a lot of canvas. I'm not going to need canvas probably for the rest of the year, I don't think. But we actually have some rainstorms coming up in the coming week. When you see this, I'll be in the middle of rainstorms actually. So I'm super excited because that is like my favorite time to paint. So I'm excited. Last but not least, let's get on into the remainder of this bag. We've got stuff in here. Let's see. So we got stuff, we got stuff, we got stuff. Let me see if I can start grabbing stuff. There's paint tubes, there's Copic markers, there's a sketchbook. Nope, one more tube of paint. Alright, let's go ahead and just slide that off to the side, and we'll start going through everything one at a time. First off, I've seen a lot of people talking about the Stillman and Burn sketchbook, and I'm on the hunt for a new sketchbook when I finish my other one. So I figured since I got it on the sale, why not try one? And I landed on this mixed media 7x7 the beta series sketchbook. It's 270 grams per square inch, and it says it accepts all sorts of pen and paint and all sorts of good stuff. And out of the options here, the beta series just seemed like the best one for me, because it has a cold pressed type finish, and that just sounded really nice for paper. So I'm excited to get into that when eventually I need my new sketchbook. Let's zoom in a little bit. I decided to grab a couple of new tubes of paint in Naples Yellow and Alizarin Permanent. I have a Alizarin Crimson that came in a set that I don't use because it is in fact fugitive. But I wanted to pick up the permanent version, which is PR 177 in a light fastness rating of 1. And then I wanted to pick up this Naples Yellow just because it seemed really pretty. It is a mix of PW6, PY75, and PY41. So that's a 43, excuse me. That is titanium dioxide, arlide yellow, and iron oxide to make that mix. And it just seemed really pretty, and I wanted to grab it there. So we have that. I have some new Copic markers. These 3 are new. These 2 are restocks. My marker caps weren't on all the way, or they were faulty, and I lost BV Quad 0 and Y21 Pale Thistle and Buttercup Yellow. Come on, focus. Not on my hands, on the markers. There we go. So I got those to replace my messed up markers, and then I got a new set of purple in, let's put them in order, V20, V22, and V25, Wisteria, Ash Lavender, and Pale Blackberry. So those are 3 brand new ones for me. I've been hurting in the purple department, so I was happy to add some more purple to my collection. Rounding us out in the last couple of things, I use a lockbox palette for my oil colors. I think I've mentioned it before. And that is because I have cats and I have an autistic child. So I like to keep them safe away from them. So I use these little refills. They had these, I think, for like $1, $2 each, which is an amazing price for these. So I went ahead and grabbed 2 to help me go through that. And then last but not least, up in this little bag here, I couldn't help myself. I love adding new Neo colors to the collection. They're not very expensive to add, so you can just grab a couple here and there and build up a collection over time. So we've got orangish yellow, we've got yellow green, periwinkle blue, Sahara yellow, and ruby red. Those are the new colors adding to the collection. So there we have it, guys. There is woo, Neo colors are sliding everywhere. And there we have it, guys. That is my massively huge art supply haul that wasn't supposed to be this huge, but surprise, surprise, it was. I want to thank you guys for joining me, and I'd love to hear which supply you'd like to see more in depth, if you'd like to see a video on it, if you'd like to see swatching of it, just anything fun like that. You let me know what you want to see. I'd be happy to swatch the Neo colors, my DaVinci palette, you name it. I'll swatch it or use it for you guys to share, for you guys to watch, and I'll share that with you. So leave a comment down below if you want to see anything. Real quick, I'm going to shout out again to AFMAT for sponsoring today's video, sending me that pencil sharpener to share with you guys. I love it. It's an amazing pencil sharpener. I'm so glad I have it now. And I don't think I'll be looking for a new one anytime soon, because I really like it. And then real quick, if you could give the video a thumbs up and subscribe if you're new here, that would be wonderful. We have some exciting things coming up in the future, including a Patreon launch coming soon. I have a work in progress of it down below. If you'd like to take a look at it and give me some feedback, that would be wonderful. And we've got some giveaways planned in the future, some other fun stuff. So lots to look forward to, guys. But I think our next video, I think we're going to be doing some art. I feel creative, and I think it's time to have some art again. So I guess that about wraps things up. So take care, guys. Have a good one, and bye for now.